Hey guys, welcome to week 3. So we finished all of Unit 1 with the turning in the last assignment. We're well on our way into the course now. Okay, so week 3, we're going to move a little bit away from the quiz sort of format that we followed for the a good portion of week 2. And this week we're going to move more into the discussion board format. So to that end, we have 3 articles, one by Singer, one by Buruma, and one by Wallace. And all of these articles are going to have their own discussion boards. And remember, all discussion board posts are graded separately, so you'll need to create your own discussion board thread, and you'll need to respond to at least 2 other students in that thread. So 3 posts total for each of these discussion boards. And, you know, I don't want you doing all of this on the same day, so I don't want to see everybody just sort of like pile on Saturday before it's due and post 9 different posts. They're not going to be well thought out. They're not going to engage in any conversation. Plus, if we don't have your ideas up on the discussion boards earlier in the week, then nobody has a chance to respond to you. So it's not really fair to the rest of the class. So just remember, that's how discussion boards work. They're each a separate grade, and each of them requires 3 posts, 1 original post and 2 responses. Okay, so in addition to that, we're going to have Unit 2, Lesson 1, which is our intro to They Say, I Say. They Say, I Say is one of our course textbooks. It's a fairly useful textbook. It explains how we approach an analytical, how we approach a rhetorical essay in a very easy to access kind of way. There's going to be a lesson quiz for this. So if you're sort of catching on to a theme for all of our lesson reading material, there's going to be a quiz associated. And then in addition to that, there's a preview assignment for, a preview for the Unit 2 assignment. So the Unit 2 assignment, again, 15% of your final grade. This is going to be another big one like the end of the Unit 1 assignment. This is going to be a critique. It's going to be about 2 pages in length, or roughly 500 words. And in this, we're going to be putting some of the tools we pick up in They Say, I Say to good use, and we're going to be applying them to an individual source. In this case, I've chosen 3 essays from the anthologies, The Best American Essays. One of these comes out each year, and the essays that I chose are from 2005, 2007, so it's a little bit dated at this point. We'll read all of the essays. We'll have discussion on the essay discussion boards. That's what the discussion boards we're having this week are for, so that everybody has a chance to talk about all of the interesting things that are going on in all of these different essays. And then your project is going to be basically to use this essay and to do a concentrated critique. This assignment is also going to be especially important because one of these 3 essays is going to be your primary source, the source you're using for research in the final half of the course. So as we finish Unit 2 and move into Unit 3, one of these 3 essays is going to be the foundation of your final paper. In my face-to-face classes, I give people a little bit more freedom to choose the sources they work with, but for the purposes of the online course and for keeping the conversation sort of tight and controlled, because we don't meet face-to-face, we're going to just stick with these 3 essays. So some idea that we explore in one of these 3 essays will be the foundation of your final paper. So it's big and it's important for 15% of your grade for this unit, and it's also important for the rest of your grade for Unit 3, which is going to take up about 4 weeks of time. Okay, that about does it for week 3. I will see you guys in the discussion boards. I look forward to seeing the ideas that we end up pulling out of these very, very interesting essays.